I'm on the lower slopes of Wyddfa, which is the tallest mountain in Wales. If I just take a step back here, you'll see the remains of a chapel. This was called Hebron Chapel. It was built in the early 1800s and it closed in 1958 due to depopulation. 20 years ago it still had the roof. As you can see, it's just completely caved in now. During World War II, the area around the chapel was occupied by the military and they used it as a rifle range. And the chapel door was actually used for target practice, something that greatly angered the Reverend R. Bryn Williams, who wrote poems expressing his feelings. Now, there's a lot of history connected to this mountain. But I'll just talk about, well, apart from this chapel, I'll just talk about one other thing today. I'm not going to walk to the summit tonight. For one thing, there's not enough daylight now and I haven't got proper shoes for it. But maybe in a future video I might do that. You can see the summit of the mountain up there. It's not the rounded bit, it's the pointy bit on the right hand side. John Guinness, a member of the Guinness family, died on the mountain in 1988. And this incident fed into the narrative of the so-called Guinness Family Curse. Now, the Guinness family is famous, of course, for the alcoholic drink and also the Guinness World Book of Records, and they're also involved in banking. The Guinness family business was founded by Arthur Guinness in the 1700s, and he fathered 21 children, but he outlived 10 of his children. Now, the curse seems to have had a pause at that point, but started again in the 1940s, when Arthur Edward Guinness, the heir to the family business, was killed in action just weeks before the end of World War II. And since the 1940s, a number of the Guinness clan have died in unfortunate circumstances. There's been suicides, drownings, car accidents, drug overdoses, and even one assassination. Now, when John Guinness died on the mountain in February 1988, he was descending from the summit when he slipped on snow and ice and slipped over a 500-foot cliff called Clogwyn Dy'r Ardd. And his death came less than 2 years after he had been pistol whipped during the kidnapping of his wife Jennifer Guinness. You can't see it from here, but by the foot of the cliff there's a lake and there's a huge stone there that's supposed to have supernatural powers, according to Welsh mythology. There's some stories relating to King Arthur which are connected to the mountain. One of them is that he killed a giant called Rita, and he buried the giant on the summit of the mountain. Now, there's an area just below the summit on the other side, and it's called Bwlch-y-Sythau, which would translate to something like Valley of the Arrows. In Welsh mythology, this is the place where King Arthur fought his final battle. Okay, what else can I talk about? Oh yeah, there's a lot of people asking me about my accent. I know it's kind of mind-blowing if you're not familiar with my accent. My accent is pretty typical of this area, which is in northwest Wales. In case anybody's interested, I had a look at my stats for the last 12 months on YouTube, and it appears that 2/3 of my views are coming from 7 specific countries. 2.7% of my views from the Netherlands, 3.2% from Australia, 3.7% from Canada. The same for Italy, 3.7%. And then there was Germany, 5.7%. The UK, 18%. And most of my views came from the United States at 27.2%. And over the last year, 59% of my viewers have been male, 41% female. If you've got any video suggestions, let me know. I've got a long list of videos that I want to do, but I am open to suggestions. I have done 1 or 2 videos in the past from viewers' suggestions. There's actually one I need to do this summer, actually. Somebody suggested a good one, which relates to the band Queen. I almost did it last year, but I was filming something else on the same day and I just didn't have time in the end. But I do plan to do that one. It feels like it's been a bit of a strange video today, but I guess these sort of walking stroke update videos give me an opportunity to talk about some stories which I probably wouldn't make a video about otherwise. So let me know if you want me to keep doing these videos. And remember, Instagram, add me on Instagram so you know what I'm up to. Okay guys, we'll see you in the next one.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can't shake it.